everybody. Hi. For some reason, I've been very nervous about this stream, probably because I've never done a just chatting stream before. And also, since I work overnights now, I was sleeping during the day, so I just pretty much just woke up, but I kept waking up thinking that I missed the stream. Hi Bryce, hi Kenjutsu-sama. Hi Kit. For some reason the messages show up faster on the stream screen than they do on my screen. Huh. It's weird to be doing a just chatting stream because normally I'm in the corner playing a game, but now I can like actually do things with my model. And show my full body and stuff like that. Cause normally I'm too busy playing a game. I can just Usama finally caught a stream. Oh yeah, I saw your comment that you left on my last stream only this morning because I barely ever log into my YouTube account. Because usually I just stream straight from Streamlabs. But this morning I actually saw your comment finally. I should check more often so I can actually see people's comments. So I wanted to talk about, well, first of all, I wanted to try to talk about scheduling because so before I started working overnights, I was like, I'm gonna work overnights and then I'm gonna stream way more often. That's what I thought, at least. And then now I barely stream at all, and it's because of a few things, but I wanted to talk about some ideas I had for how I could become more consistent. Yeah, it's understandable. A chatting stream definitely has a different vibe compared to a stream when you're playing a game. Yeah, I was really nervous for this beforehand. But my ideas were, so basically so before I started working overnights, I thought I'm gonna get home from work in the morning at like 7 a.m. I'm just gonna go to bed, and then I'll wake up at like 4 or 5 p.m. and then I'll have tons of time to stream before I have to go to work. But now that I'm actually working overnights, I find it really hard to get myself to fall asleep as soon as I get home at like 7 or 8 a.m. Yeah, overnights can be hard on your sleep schedule. It's gotta be tough to adjust. Yeah, that's the issue. So I was thinking that I had a few ideas. My main idea that I was thinking of would maybe be hard for people to see streams, so I might not do it. But it would be for me to stream when I get home from work at like, since I get home, I'm usually pretty hungry, so I'd probably eat something before I stream. So it'd probably end up being around like maybe 8:30 or 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I didn't know if that would be hard for people who already view my streams to still be able to come watch, because I think everybody's already used to me streaming at different times. So I guess I wanted to hear you guys' thoughts on that, because I don't want to like do a disservice to my regular viewers or anything if I start streaming at times where nobody can watch. So I thought about doing that. I could also maybe I could, I mean, I'm still pretty new to overnight, so I might be able to still kind of adjust the schedule and be able to wake up at a better time. The time will work for me for the most part, unless I have a busy schedule at work. I have daytime work hours, but I can for sure tune in on weekend mornings. Okay. The thing is, I do feel bad about like if people aren't able to come, because I don't know, I really appreciate everybody who comes to my streams, especially because like I mean I don't get very many viewers. It's usually always all you guys, like the same few people every time, and I really appreciate all of you guys. And I'm sorry, I'd feel really bad streaming at a different time than everybody is able to, than all my regular viewers are able to come see. I don't know, I feel like I would be doing something like, I don't know, I don't want to make it hard on the people who already come watch me every day. For me it's good. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll just start doing that. Also, I know that people can still like watch the VODs, but I still feel kind of bad because I know some people always want to be able to catch it live. You should make a Twitter or YouTube poll. Yeah, I could do that. I always forget that that's an option. I don't know if I can do YouTube polls because I don't have a community tab yet. I think you have to have 1,000 subs to get a community tab, but I could do a Twitter poll. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. I always even forget that's an option. Oh gosh, that reminds me that like, what was it, a month ago? I was supposed to do Twitter polls for like tag names and I never did it. That's because Ameko and I, we like sat together and we tried to think of names and we couldn't think of anything. And then I was like, I don't even know. If anything, you can try the new schedule and see if people would still be able to come, and if not, you can always change it. That's true, I could do that. I had to reopen my Twitter account to see the times for the stream. Huh. I had to reopen my Twitter account to see the times from the stream. Oh. I know that Ameko said there was like a glitch on the what is it called? Like this, like the waiting room. I guess it fixed, but she said that originally it said I was streaming at midnight for some reason. I don't know why that happened. I don't know if that was just for her or what. Was there anything else I wanted to talk to regarding scheduling? I don't think so. I also did want to talk about some game ideas, and also I was also willing to answer any questions anybody had and stuff. I do have some like sort of different ideas for streams too outside of games. I have one idea that I've been thinking about for a while. I just get a little anxious about it because it's maybe a little out of what I would normally do. It's maybe a little, I mean, it's not like super like crazy or anything. It's just maybe a little teeny bit less like, what's the word? Maybe a little less I don't know, maybe say so is the right word. Maybe it's a little less say so than my normal stuff, but it's not like lewd or anything. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. I might just go ahead and do it, but I don't know if I want to say what it is to spoil it either. But it's like it's a non-gaming thing. It's more of like a I'd have to purchase things in real life. Maybe you could post the schedule on YouTube as well. Yeah, I think I have to have a community tab to make posts though, right? I don't really know how to, because to make a community tab it says I have to have 1,000 subscribers first, and so I can't make a community tab, so I don't know if I can make posts on YouTube really like other people can with the community tab. So yeah, I did have a weirder idea that might happen in the future, but it might be a very strange stream. I also, besides regular gaming streams, I also had an idea that I don't know if anybody would care about because I don't know how much my viewers care about Sims, but I do have a haunted Sims game, and I kind of was interested in streaming it. It's like, it's weird. My Sims game became a creepypasta in real life. And I was kind of interested in maybe streaming that to show people that, but I don't know how much my viewers care about that, or if people care about The Sims. But it's really weird. I had a really weird glitch in my Sims game, and when I googled it, nobody else has ever experienced it, it seems like. Or at least I couldn't find anyone else that experienced it. It's like my Sims game is haunted, and that like Sims that are still alive, are getting like random tombstones added to the graveyard. And it's really weird and creepy. I was like, what is this? I'm experiencing like a video game creepypasta in real life. It doesn't make any sense. So I thought about maybe streaming that town to just show people how it's haunted. Yeah, I'm up for any type of streams. I don't mind watching a stream I don't have much knowledge in, but it's cool to learn and experience new kinds of content and games. Okay, cool. That'd be cool as Halloween is upcoming. That's true, I do need to play more horror games because October. Like, oh my gosh, I need to think of horror game ideas. If anyone has any good ideas too, maybe I can get Amiko to play that. Oh my gosh, I talked about it on stream before and I still forget the name. Starts with a P. The ghost hunting one. That was really popular like last year. What is that called? I don't remember. I think you guys know what I'm talking about though, right? The one where it's like a multiplayer ghost hunting game. Yo, you're right, Halloween is getting closer now. Yeah, Halloween's my favorite time of the year. Phasmophobia, yeah. Hi, Iris. Yeah, I'm at Phasmophobia. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I can get Amiko to play that with me, even though she doesn't really play many horror games. She's a very easily scared person. I don't know if she'd really like to play it, but I thought maybe I can get her to play it with me. But I really wanted to play that game when it came out. But at the time it came out, Amiko and I were still working on becoming VTubers, and I still was playing nothing. I was like, I'm gonna play no games until I can become a VTuber because I'm gonna save them. So I literally, for like almost a whole year, I only played The Sims and Animal Crossing because every single exciting or new game, I was like, I'm waiting so I can stream it. So I really want to play that game. Also, everyone was playing the new Resident Evil 2, right? I've never played a Resident Evil game, and I heard for that one, don't you have to play the one that came before it first, too? Because like that one's like a continuation. Maybe I'll have to like get into that. That might take a while though to get through both those games. I might not even get to the one everybody cares about with the tall vampire lady until after Halloween if it takes me a long time. Especially with how slow I am playing Omori and stuff. Honestly, when I started playing Omori, since it's like an RPG, well, I don't know if it's, maybe it's not made in RPG Maker, but since it's like that sort of style, I thought it would be like a 2-stream sort of game. I didn't realize it was that long. And I'm very slow at finishing it. Yeah, I think so. I played a bit of Resident Evil 7, but I still haven't beaten it. Is that the one with the lady, or is that, I don't know. The thing is, the one that came before it, I watched a few YouTubers play it back when that first came out, but I feel like I should still play it because I don't remember anything about it. And if it's a continuing storyline, I feel like I should remember. My Amori series has been very enjoyable. Thank you, Bryce. I've been really, really enjoying that game. You don't have to play it. Resident Evil 7 is still a good game. Resident Evil 8 has a lady. Oh, okay. So I should play 7, probably? Okay. I also like weird indie horror games. It's even like the bad ones. Maybe I should try to find some of those and play them too. Yeah, Mori is super long. Yeah, I'm so surprised. I guess I was expecting, like, I guess I was expecting games like Ebe and Mad Father and those sorts of RPG Maker games. I didn't realize it was like a full budget production. I was like, oh my gosh, this game is long. But I've been really, really enjoying it a lot. Although, guys, I don't know if I should talk. I have something about Amori, but I don't know if I should wait till my next Amori stream to bring it up because I don't know if anybody would be watching who hasn't been watching it. Specifically, I don't know if Ameko is watching or not. She might be watching, and if she is, I can't talk about Amori because I don't want to spoil it for her. So maybe, I guess I'll wait until my next Amori stream. But I had something that I wanted to talk about regarding it on my next stream, probably before the stream starts. But yeah, I'll probably stream Amori sometime this week. I'll have to post the new schedule with me streaming in the mornings on my Twitter. I'll see if I can post it on YouTube, but I don't think I can because of community tab not allowing me to have it yet. Oh, Nekopar the Catboys too. That's another one that I have to play. Definitely have to play that. And oh gosh, I forgot I was also playing Papers, Please and Skyrim. Haven't played those in forever. I've barely played anything since I started overnights. But I also have so many new games I want to play too. I'm already playing so many games, but I also have so many new ones that I want to play. I need to start playing more like shorter games maybe too, to add some shorter games here and there, so I'm not just like constantly having these very long series. So many games, not enough time. Yeah. I didn't even realize I would have this problem. Like a year ago, when I was still working on becoming a VTuber, I was like, yeah, I have so many games to play now that I'm gonna be a VTuber. And now that I'm a VTuber, I'm like, I have too many games. And more games are just gonna keep coming out. I'm never gonna get to everything. Honestly, if anybody's been wondering what I've been doing all these days that I've barely been streaming, like, so what happens is I wake up way too late to stream and I have to go to work, or I wake up and I'm like, it's too late to stream because nobody will be awake, or I always feel like I need to like schedule a stream beforehand. I always feel like I can't just turn on the camera and just start streaming whenever. So I always feel like, well, I didn't schedule it like hours in advance, so I can't stream. So what I end up doing is pretty much every single day, I've just been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. That's like 99% of what I've been doing. Also, I've been bringing Animal Crossing Wild World to work and been playing that on my breaks. That's like all I've been doing. Besides working. I don't really know how I feel about working overnights so far though. The other people who work overnights, maybe this is to be expected with an overnight schedule, but a lot of people who work overnights are somewhat standoffish and like make me nervous. I've set up Twitter now, so I don't miss any notifications. It's been a while since I've used it. I never had Twitter until I became a VTuber, so it's still kind of confusing to me. What Animal Crossing games have you been playing? So at work I've been playing Wild World, and at home I've been playing Wild World too. It's probably the one I've been playing the most of recently. But I've been having this glitch on Wild World where every once in a while when I leave buildings, the game just freezes, and then I have to turn it off without saving, and then I get yelled at by Mr. Rossetti, and I lose all the progress that I made that time, so that's getting pretty irritating. But overall, with Wild World, I haven't really played it since I was a kid, so it's been pretty fun discovering things that I forgot were in it and stuff like that, and the fun dialogue and stuff like that. And I've also been playing New Horizons a bit, trying to make my town look pretty. New Horizons, I feel like, is a lot more of a shallow game. Like the characters in it, like the villagers are very bland, and the whole game feels like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like an Animal Crossing game, but I've still been having fun building. I've still been having a lot of fun building. And then I also just recently opened up my New Leaf again. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. The only ones I haven't been playing are City Folk and the GameCube one, and that's because I don't own either of those. If I owned either of those, I'd probably be playing those ones too. I don't own a copy of either of those. I made Twitter a while back and didn't use it much, so I started using it again a few years later, and now it's all I use when it comes to social media. Yeah, I've been warming up to Twitter more. I like following people who post cute anime art. That's what I follow on like all other social media anyways. Growing up, and stay with me here. Growing up, the website that I grew up with the most was Tumblr. I'm sorry to say that. I know that Tumblr has a bad reputation. And honestly, I have a lot of war stories from the Tumblr era. I was around for like a lot of the controversies, like the bone stealing witch and stuff like that. But yeah, so besides Tumblr, I didn't really know how to use most social media sites. Although I did start kind of using Reddit, but I never really posted on there. I mean, that was the same with Tumblr too. I was always a really anxious person, so on Tumblr I never made my own posts. I always just reblogged other people's posts. And on Reddit I never posted at all because Reddit's culture makes me nervous. Like when I posted to advertise my account, that was like my first time I ever posted on Reddit, and I was really anxious about it. I was like, ah! And I haven't logged into that Reddit account since. You should do a guerrilla stream and tweet it out. Even just spontaneously streaming Animal Crossing at random times. There could be more opportunities to find your streams. But the Animal Crossing thing is, I would need to get... What's it? I don't even know how it works, but I would need to get like... What is it? Do you need like a what's it called? A card? I don't even know how it works. You need to get like something to stream from a Nintendo thing, right? I don't know how that works. I guess I'd have to look into it. Maybe I'd do that. I might be able to do that. It's been pretty good for following VTubers. Twitter, yeah, Twitter. That's what it's really good for, is following VTubers and artists. I had Tumblr back then too, but I didn't get dragged into it like a lot of my friends on Twitter. Yeah, I've heard some of the war stories from them. Yeah, Tumblr used to be really wild. It's gotten really dead. Most of the people I follow left. Let me tell you something. A lot of people misunderstand why people on Tumblr left when... So Tumblr banned... I think a lot of people know this. Tumblr banned porn. And a lot of people think that a lot of people left Tumblr because of the fact that, like, people thought that it was because there was no more porn. In reality, a lot of it is because, like everything, Tumblr is notoriously bad at updating things. So even accounts that weren't porn were being taken down by bots. And even posts that weren't porn were being taken down by bots. And people were getting annoyed that their completely safe for work blogs were being destroyed. And so lots of people left in that time, and since then Tumblr has sort of become a ghost town. I still use it, but almost everyone I'm following is gone now. Like, I remember one of the really big, completely safe, completely innocent, like, safe for children, Pokemon blogs got taken down by the bots that they were using to strike porn blogs. So, like, a lot of people are like, oh, people left Tumblr because all people used Tumblr for was porn. But that wasn't really correct. It was really just that the Tumblr is really terrible at everything they do and everyone's being taken down. If you posted any pictures that had flesh skin tones in it, like skin, any sort of skin tone in the picture, it would get taken down and reported as porn, which meant that like a picture of somebody's baby would get taken down, but a picture of like a if you had like hentai of like a girl with blue skin or something, like it's straight up porn, but she has blue skin, it wouldn't get taken down because the bots wouldn't see it as porn because it didn't have skin tones in it. It was really, really messed up. So that's the reason why Tumblr is a barren wasteland now. Yeah, I heard that too. Accounts just getting taken down for no reason. And that's why some of my friends from Tumblr switched to Twitter. Yeah, a lot of people switched to Twitter when that happened. I tried at the time, but I couldn't understand Twitter back then. But then I became a VTuber and I had to learn. I found your debut stream from Reddit. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people said that, and it makes me feel like I should post more on Reddit. I don't really even know what to post though on there. Is it acceptable to just be like, hey, I'm streaming this at this time, come join? Is that acceptable to post on Reddit? I feel like I should post more there because a lot of people said that they found me from it. I guess I don't know. I do follow subreddits, a lot of subreddits, but I feel anxious posting myself. That's how I've always been. It's weird because like I've gone from being a person who never posted anything ever on any social media just because I was so anxious about it to being someone who streams live. And that was a really big step in like I just went from 0 to 100 really quickly. Yeah, if you post on r/virtual YouTubers about upcoming stream, it's totally cool. And it's a good way to get new viewers. Yeah, posting stuff like that should be okay. Yeah, I think if you use the self-promo flair when posting on Reddit, it should be fine. Oh, that's good. So if I like start a new game, people would want to see about that, maybe? I would like to play some really weird indie games. I would like to try to find some. I love strange indie games. Like things similar to, if you guys know the game Facade. That game was really weird, but I think I probably shouldn't play that game myself because I think I've played it so much that I know every single aspect of it. But weird games like that I want to play. The VTuber subreddit has a lot of self-promotion. I did see that. So I guess it should be okay. Just do a self-promotion there. It would be acceptable. Hi, Steven. I didn't see you in the chat before. Hi. Dang, I haven't heard of why can't I read? I haven't heard of Facade in years. Yeah. Facade, I used to be really like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I know that he's a controversial figure now. But so I don't know if people will be upset at me for saying this. I guess people wouldn't. Back before PewDiePie had a webcam, I remember watching him play Facade. That was how long ago it was that I was into Facade. And to me, Facade is like peak weird indie game. Oh my gosh, my mom just texted me and said she's watching my stream. Hi, Mom. Now I feel nervous. Hi. Anyways, what was I saying? All the way back then, I was watching people play Facade, and when I watched his stream, I watched like everybody who had ever played Facade play it. And to me, Facade is like the weirdest, the like peak weird indie game. And I would like to find more games that meet the absolute bizarre energy that is Facade. Everyone in chat is saying hi to my mom. Um, yeah. So if it, oh, I got another text message. Oh, Amiko texted me and said, I was like, oh yeah, Maggie is streaming. Let me put it on the TV. Hi. So that might mean might mean my other little sister who isn't a VTuber might be watching too. Hi everybody. Actually, have you played Hades before? No. That sounds familiar. I don't even, but I can't think of what that is. I'm gonna look it up on my phone really quick. Hades game. Search. Honestly, I never heard of Facade, so I'd definitely be interested in watching. I don't know, I might play Facade, but the thing is, I just know everything about it already. Hades. Oh, it's got like a... He looks like a Homestuck character. Oh, those aren't horns, never mind. Mom said, I don't want to make you nervous. Tell everyone I said hello back. Love you, baby. My mom said hello. Oh. Oh, I see. This game looks cool. It definitely does have really good art. Wow. What kind of games are you indie games are you interested in genre-wise? Horror is like my favorite. Really, honestly, anything that's weird. Like, the thing about indie games is that if you dig deep, you can find some really, really weird stuff. Like, it doesn't really matter the genre as long as it's weird. Weird games in general. Like, I think of, like... Do you guys know LSD Dream Emulator? Games like that. Anything that's just bizarre. Hades is a really good game. It's very hard. Oh no, I'm not good at video games. I might be bad at that. Another game that I was thinking about playing, but it's another long one. I keep thinking of all these really long games. I'm like, I shouldn't keep playing all these long games because I'll never finish them. Catherine is another one I was thinking about playing. You could do an indie game horror series for October. Yeah, I should. Okay, I'm gonna go on Steam and look for like weird indie games. What's itch.io? That's another website that has a lot of indie games. I watched since your debut. Just came back on watching you. Thank you. I feel like I did really bad on that debut, so I'm a little embarrassed about people watching it. But thank you. I do appreciate everybody who showed up for it. I was so like anxious and stuttery. I still am though. I'm still like that. Catherine is one of my favorite games. It's great. Yeah, I watched people play it a long time ago. I guess the thing is, that's another one where I know a lot of the things that happen because I watched the original Catherine, and then when the newer Catherine came out, I watched that one. So that's another game where I'm like, I already know things. But the puzzle game part looks so fun that I want to try it. I guess I could just play it and go for a different route than any of the people I've watched. Because I've seen the K Catherine route, and I've seen the Ren route. But I haven't seen C Catherine route. But I don't really like C Catherine very much. But maybe I should go for her anyways, because I've never played her route or seen her route before. But once again, that's a long game, and I already want to play Yakuza, and I already want to play Persona. I have too many games I want to play. Hey, oh man, I'm a little late. What's up? Hi, Alco. We're talking about games. Games that I want to play. And indie games and horror games for October. Oh guys, also my birthday is kind of coming up too. My birthday, mentioned it in my debut, is September 10th, so I don't know what I should do on that day. Should I do a talking stream on my birthday? I think a lot of times people do karaoke streams on their birthday, but I'm kind of really still nervous to sing. I know Amiko sang on one of her streams recently, but I'm still pretty scared. Persona 4? Yeah, Persona 4 is the one I was interested in starting with, and then probably Persona 5 after that. Because I know a lot of people now seem to start with Persona 5, but when I was in high school, everybody was really into Persona 4 because Persona 5 hadn't come out yet. So I was like, I still have the want to play it in my soul from high school years of hearing people talk about it. I know, a cool indie game, but it's a hard RPG and has 18 plus stuff in it, so it's probably bad for streaming. Yeah, unfortunately if it has 18 plus stuff, I probably couldn't stream it. Like, I really wanted to play Princess Maker, and I bought the first 2 games, and then I found out that they have nudity in it. I'm like, oh, dang, I don't want to get banned. What did you think of Hollow Knight? I never played Hollow Knight, actually. I don't even know very much about it. Maybe I could play that one on stream, because I don't really know anything about it. Games that I don't know anything about are probably really good to play on stream. Because, then I can have, like, genuine good reactions to it. Like I didn't know anything about Omori when I started, and now I've been shocked by a lot of the things in it. Birthday stream. Yeah, birthday stream. I'm thinking about what I should do for it. I don't even know. Talking. Persona 4 is an amazing game. One of my top. Highly recommended. Super interested in a Persona game playthrough. I've never played the games, but I heard they're really good. Yeah, I've never played any of them. Well, actually, I played Persona 4 Arena, but I never played the actual Persona. I just played the fighting game, and even then I didn't play the story mode. I just, like, Amiko and I were in an anime club in high school, and we used to play that, like, against each other. Like, all the members of the anime club, we used to play Persona 4 Arena against each other, but I never played the actual Persona. How about the Nekopara Cat Boys? Yeah, I gotta play that still. So many games. I feel like I should be making a list. I've only played the Persona rhythm games. Is that like Persona Dancing All Night? Is that the one? Is that one a rhythm game? Or is there other ones? I'm gonna grab a piece of paper and I'm gonna make a list of all these games, okay? Sorry, I dropped the pen. Cat Boys. Hades. Persona. Hollow Knight. That's not how you spell knight. For some reason I wrote Hollow King. Hollow Knight. Catherine. These are way too many games. I'm never gonna get through all these. Yakuza. I mean, I'll get through them. I'll get through them if I just keep trying. If I just take it one at a time. Was there any other games that we mentioned? I'm also gonna look on Steam and try to find some indie horror games for October. Shin Megami Tensei 3. Oh, is that related to Persona? I was really confused about that. Are they like in the same universe or something? That's so cool, an anime club. Back in my high school days, anime was a niche and generally just treated like cartoons by people. Amiko and I actually started an anime club, the anime club, and it wasn't acknowledged by our school. We didn't have it at school. We went to a local place. Like, it was like, we just went into one of our friends' basements and had an anime club. So it wasn't like a real. There's literally only like six people were in it. It was really small. I think Hades would be a great game to scream. Why did I say scream? Why am I so bad at reading today? I think Hades would be a great game to stream because you don't have to watch all the streams to understand what's going on. Okay, that is a good game to stream. Games like that. Personally, I don't like the Persona games very much and very much prefer the mainline Shin Megami Tensei games, but I watch them if you play them. Persona is a spin-off. Oh, I didn't even... Okay, I did know that they were connected, but I didn't realize that they were like mainline thing. I don't know. I guess I didn't realize how it worked. Shin Megami Tensei. I have to look. I don't really know much about those because it seems like maybe it's just the people I follow online or the people I was friends with, but I never really heard people talk about those ones very much. I just heard about Persona. So maybe that's good to stream then because I wouldn't know much about them beforehand. Alright. Shin Megami Tensei. Write that on my list. Gosh, I have so many games. Amiko is way better at finding, like... So far, she's mostly played interesting indie games. She has a lot of good... she's just playing a lot of indie games. Amiko is also really good at thumbnails. That's the thing I wanted to talk about. Every time I try to make a thumbnail, it always comes out really bad, and every once in a while I'm like, I should try to make a cool thumbnail like Amiko, and I never can. Her thumbnails are the best, aren't they? They always look so funny. Like the one she did for the Fall Guys stream we did together. That was so funny. Her thumbnails are great. Maybe I should do a poll on Twitter where I post all the millions of games on this list and like do them in order of what gets voted the most or something. Because I have so many games I don't know how to pick them. Pick what order to do them in. The Persona and SMT games are really long though. Oh, that's true. So is Yakuza, which is another one I wanted to do. Gosh. I feel like a lot of other streamers get through them because they stream for longer than I do. But guess what, guys? I got a really long charger for my camera. So hopefully, if I start doing really long streams, hopefully I can charge while I'm streaming. So, yeah, I might be able to do longer streams soon. For an indie horror game, there is one called Witch Hunt. Okay, I'll write that on the list so I can look it up later. Witch Hunt. Oh, what's that other game? People mentioned, 9? Is that one? It's similar to Danganronpa, apparently. 9? Is that it? It's like a visual novel? I think somebody mentioned that to me one time. Oh, you'd have a longer lifespan than 2 hours. Yeah. I'm not gonna die after 2 hours anymore. Finally. I'll probably do that more on my days off. Then again, if I'm streaming before I go to bed instead of before work, I'll have more time to stream on days that I work too. So we'll have to see about that. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Okay. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Okay, I wrote that down. Because I really... well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I enjoyed the first Danganronpa game. I didn't enjoy the second one very much. But more games similar to Danganronpa I would definitely enjoy playing. There's another one also that I always see on VNDB that's another Danganronpa sort of game. But I can't remember what it's called. I don't remember. I don't know if anyone's ever played it either. It's like involves like Russian roulette or something and gambling. I don't know. It's similar. It's like similar to Danganronpa. I always see it on VNDB. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's ever played that game. There are a lot of really weird games on VNDB that nobody has ever played that I randomly come across. I keep like slurring words today. I said like clum across. That I randomly come across. Yeah. Oh man, I have too many games. I need to find some short games to play too. I don't know if there's anything else that I had to discuss. Unless anyone has any questions. Have you heard of the Atelier series? No, I haven't. You can tell by the fact that I couldn't even pronounce it. I'm gonna... Here. Should I write that down or should I look it up? I'll look it up. I'll look it up and I'll also look up the witch hunt. Atelier game. Oh, wait, actually... Oh. There's this YouTuber I watch. She's really cool. It's this elderly woman who really loves video games and she really loves visual novels in particular. And her username is Food for Dogs. And she talked about this game. So that's how I have heard about this. Okay, yeah, I'll have to try these games. They look interesting. And I'll look up the witch hunt game too. Yeah, I know her too. She's sweet. Yeah, she's great. Witch hunt game. Witch hunt on Steam. Oh, Maggie, my donations were refunded. Yeah, I was having issues with that. There's issues with PayPal. So, I don't know. I was thinking I might just set up a Patreon instead. Because PayPal was causing me a lot of trouble trying to fix everything and dealing with their like support system. It was getting very irritating. Yeah. I was thinking I might just start a Patreon instead, because at least if I ever get monetized on YouTube, which who knows if that will ever happen. Who knows? Then I would probably be able to get rid of the Patreon. But for now, Streamlabs, the donations are via PayPal, and it seems to be giving me a lot of trouble. So I might just start a Patreon instead. I was like, I didn't even know if I should talk about it on stream at first. I was really anxious about it. But since you brought it up now, I feel like I can talk about it. I was really anxious about that. I don't know though, with Patreon, I don't know how Patreon works though. I have to look into that. I think with Patreon, I'd have to make exclusive patron content. And I feel weird putting content under a paywall. I don't know. I guess I feel bad about that. Especially, I guess because like, when I think about when I was growing up and stuff like that, there were so many YouTubers I liked, and there was so much content I wanted to watch that I couldn't pay for because I didn't have money. And then I don't know, I guess I feel bad doing that to other people. But I understand also at the same time, if someone wants to pay me, that like they deserve to get like it's sort of like giving them like paying them back for paying me. So I guess I just feel like guilty in a way, putting things under a paywall. But you know, it is a nice thing to do for the people who support me. I guess I would have to think also about what sort of stuff to do for that. Because I think with Patreon, that is how it works, right? I'd join your Patreon, plus Amiko should do one too. I don't know if Amiko is still watching. But if she is, then she just heard that. Otherwise, I can tell her about it later. Yeah, so I have to look into Patreon. I don't know. Putting things behind a paywall just always made me feel a little bad. I don't know. I guess I just feel bad if there's someone who wants to watch that content but just can't afford it. But at the same time, yeah, it is like giving back to people who gave to me, so that is good. Oh, Amiko just said, I'm watching. Okay. Yeah, Bryce Jones thinks you should get a PayPal. Or no, not PayPal, Patreon. Witch Hunt. Witch Hunt is a challenging horror-themed hunting game. It takes place in the 18th century. Ooh. Ooh, it looks interesting. I want to see... Oh, here we go. I was looking for pictures of gameplay. Oh, okay. That looks interesting. That guild isn't gonna get you money, you gotta keep up the grind set. I don't know. I guess. I mean, literally, like, every single YouTuber, for the most part, has a Patreon, so I shouldn't feel guilty about it, right? Just post your stream VODs on Patreon. I wouldn't mind. I'd still try and watch the live streams. I'll also join Amiko's one as well. Oh, thank you to everybody who would join that. Yeah, I might think of Patreon content. Maybe... I guess... Patreon content could maybe be games that are a bit more niche or something, or games that have people have less interest in. But putting a I don't know, maybe it should be just talking streams. Maybe I could just do just talking streams on Patreon or something. Can you stream on Patreon? I don't even know how Patreon works. I don't even know. But I could just post the VODs on there. I don't know if that's like cheating the system. A lot of times people, though, with Patreon, they'll just post like... I don't... Like, they just post like videos that they already posted on their channel, but with more content. It seems like... I don't even know, but I don't really do pre-recorded content. I was thinking about it, though. I was actually thinking about making a second channel to do, like, reviews of visual novels in particular. Because I don't even know... Because I thought that, first of all, I thought putting it on the same channel as my live streams would be a little cluttered and a little weird. I don't know. It just seemed like a weird place to put it. But maybe it's fine. I also thought that people who watch my live streams maybe wouldn't care about reviews of visual novels. So I thought it might be better to put it on a different channel. Just because, I don't know. I think reviewing stuff would be fun, personally. And I also just don't know how much the average person who watches my videos cares about visual novels. Because I play a lot of visual novels, but I don't know how much people care about them. And the thing is, visual novels are things that I oftentimes can't really stream as much. I also just think that people might find them more interesting to stream, unless they're like something like the new Nekopara Catboy game, which I think is pretty short, isn't it? Most people on Patreon post their videos 1 week earlier. Oh, I could do something like that. Or behind the scenes stuff. Oh, if I start making like pre-recorded content, I could do that. On Patreon, I wouldn't mind if you don't make individual content for it. I just joined just to give you an Amiko support. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who comes to my streams and everybody who has ever donated to me, even though it didn't work. I I really appreciate everybody. Like, I don't even have that many viewers, but I appreciate all of you. Like, all the few people who come to all of my streams, like, the people who come to, like, most of them regularly. I really appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, I think that... So I should start thinking about more pre-recorded content then. Because I was thinking about doing reviews, like I mentioned, but I don't know if people care about that. I'd say post those reviews on this channel. It'll help with the watch hours for that sweet monetization. Maybe. I just didn't know if it was weird to put it on the same channel as I stream on. I guess I could always make playlists too, though, to make it easier for people to navigate. What kind of reviews? That's the thing. I was mostly interested in reviewing visual novels, but I don't know how many people who watch me care about visual novels. Just any visual novels that I played. I play like a lot of different types of visual novels. I love horror visual novels the best. I feel like it's a very niche market in general though, because I feel like there isn't much of a Western fan base for visual novels anyways. I don't know, I might talk about like manga or anime too, but I mostly would probably focus on visual novels. YouTuber reviewing games. I don't think I've come across that. Yeah, I thought it might be fun. I don't know. I just like thinking of reviews and stuff like that. And, it's just mostly something I just thought I would do just because it sounded like fun. I don't think it would get very many views or attention just because there isn't much, like, there doesn't seem to be much of an English-speaking fan base for visual novels. But I just think it'd be fun. Always enjoy my time hanging around here. It's 9:00 p.m. here. I have to go. I have to go soon, or now, because I have to get ready for work. But thank you so much for everyone who showed up. Food reviews? I don't know if I would do food reviews. I could be like, review bra. I don't know if I could do that. But thank you so much to everybody who came to my stream today, and to everybody who always comes to my streams. I really appreciate everybody, and I'm gonna post a schedule on my Twitter that will mostly be in the morning, because we're gonna try that out. And see if it works. But yeah. Thank you so much. It was nice having a chatting stream, Maggie. Thank you. My mom just texted me and said do a food review of different chicken nuggets. I could buy different chicken nuggets from every possible fast food chain around here and review them? Maybe. Well, anyways. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.